Yeah, y'all come on. Good job, girls. I know, that's the hard part. You always get stuck right there, don't you? Well, come on this way. Come on. Y'all want to go by yourself? Good. All right, well, come on. Yeah. Come on, Miss Annie. You got to go too. If you lag behind, Abilene's not going to want to come. There you go. Help her out, Abby. Yeah. Hey. Well, come on, Annie. There you go, darling. There you go. Yeah, you gotta come too. Good, come on. Hey, you too. You too. Get your head up and hi. Oh, hi. 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 Hi, sweetie. How are you today? You gonna bite? No need to bite. What are you thinking? Yeah, she's still over there. That's a good breath. That's a good breath. Why don't you tell her to come along over here, huh? You want to go work a little bit? Or you just want to work here? Work here. You gonna go see Laura? Okay. I'll see if Annie will come with us. Well, come on, Miss Annie. There you go. Well, come on. Yeah. You can do it. Good job. Good girls. Come on, Abilene. Y'all come on down this way. No, y'all come on down this way. Yeah, hi, sweetie. Hi. Hi. Don't bite me. Don't bite me. Would you tell Miss Annie to go with us? Huh? Well, come on. Yeah. Yeah, look, you can go back over there. There you go. Stay here with me. There you go. There you go. Girls. Hey, girls. Hey. There you go, Miss Annie. One step at a time. What do you think? Well, come on. There you go. Annie, you want to follow Laura? Huh? Well, come on, Abilene. Well, come on. Let's go. Good girl. Good girl, Annie. Good girls. Come on. There you go. Yes, ma'am.
They've gotten so much better at recording, haven't they?
They are. But they also haven't had to go run hide in the corner either.
Right.
Although Annie still really wants to. Really wants to go run and hide in the corner still. But she regulates it. She catches it. Hey. Yeah, come on, darling. There you go. What? We need to call Annie. She's gonna come. Well, come on. I know. Got too far away from Annie, didn't we? Annie! Hey, Annie, you gotta come with us. You gotta come with us. All right, come on now, Evelyn. She's gonna come. See, look. Look, she's gonna come. There you go. Good job, Miss Annie. Come on. Hey, Abilene, she's not going to come any further without you. You got to come along too. Hey, you got to come with us. See? Good job, girls. Way to come back. All right. Well, come on. Why are y'all having such a hard time getting on the same page? Abilene just made a run for it, Annie. She's tired of it. Look at her. Got tired of trying to.
I'm ready. I'm ready for school to start.
Knows exactly what we're wanting. You know, it's very interesting. There comes Annie. Hey, girls.
Now they both.
All right, ladies. Now, there's a pretty interesting reaction out of Abilene there. She just went from, this is kind of scary, I don't know, and it's like she flipped a switch and made herself do it and just ran.
Yeah.
Wasn't the most regulated attempt,
No.
but she understood what we were going for. Hi, girls. Y'all having a hard time getting on the same page with each other this morning, aren't you? But you don't feel safe enough apart to be on different pages. I know. You'll get there. You'll get there. That's what we're helping you with. Hi. Well, that was quite the little squeal you put out there as you jumped into that run to come over here. Okay, so that was just a little bit of our process this morning of getting the girls in here. And there was nothing, you know, typically we ask them to detach because somebody's working down there and the dogs bark, and so we try not to disturb them usually in the house down there, but they were able to connect with me from far enough away this morning that we could ask them to follow me down a little ways, and it was a struggle a little bit. And then they all kind of got dysregulated. They couldn't really agree with each other on how to move together with me. But they didn't feel safe enough to do it apart until Abilene just had this kind of blow up and she squealed and broke into a run and ran up here into the round pen. And then of course Annie, not feeling safe by herself, came at a run a little bit afterwards. And so we got them here. I'd say it's progress. They weren't really regulated, but we made some good steps in that, so it won't be long before that's something where we can just come in here, ask them to meet us in the pasture and follow us over here. Good stuff. And you know, one of the things I saw in Annie out there that's big progress is she's able to feel pressure on her body and to put her head down to calmly take that step forward. And when she got dysregulated, she'd turn around to leave and then she'd catch herself and come back up and try to connect. And she's staying really soft and calm in her body, a lot more than she used to. I haven't heard a snort from her in a while, actually. Hey, Miss Abilene. Hey, chickens. Chickens are getting a little more brave too. Well, hi. Good breath, Annie. Really nice breath. Hi. Yeah. Just working on seeing how many steps I can get Annie to come towards me in kind of this calm state. And see if we can turn that into a little more motion here where she can kind of walk it out and feel a little more calm as we stay connected a little bit. Switch the pressure over to Abilene, and he didn't quite recognize that I'm really not putting pressure on her. And so she gets a little riled up, but not too bad. There's Abilene. Hi. Hi. Hi, sweetie. Thank you. What do you think? How was that? How about a little scratch? So even though, you know, the last time I'd worked with Abilene, which was about 2 weeks ago, we got to a place where we could kind of touch a little more on this side and work our way down, even down her back. We're still having to work through the anxiety that comes with touch. And this is what's going to happen every time. And this is a real case for working with your horses more often and for longer periods of time. We're out here once a week for 1 hour. And this is getting better and better every time, but you know, the first part of this hour we usually spend helping these horses calm down to get to a place where we can grow together and we can work. And so, you know, the first part of that time is spent on us finding some co-regulation together. And that process is getting better, but if we were to stay in here longer periods of time after we found that and continue to work and connect, then we're cutting down on the amount of time we're wasting, not wasting, but investing every time on co-regulation to start. And so that's just a case of getting out here more often, working a little longer until our relationship's good enough that my presence doesn't cause so much dysregulation. But you know, we've been trying to keep these things short, hour long, and just to show you that even if you do have 1 hour per week to work with your horses, how big of a difference you can make in your relationship. And so we just have to recognize hi. We're going to spend a little more time at first really co-regulating before we get back to where we were, where we ended last time. But hopefully we should be able to get back there quicker and move a little further if we take the time to really be present and connect in the beginning through this co-regulation. You can see we're already improving here, getting back to where we've been before. And this is this whole process. It's going to start out slow, but once you work on things truly being okay in your relationship, then you're not going to have those problems anymore. And we start to see things move way faster as we get further into this process. Hi, Abilene. Don't bite my belly. I know you still want to do that, don't you? On your dominant side. Yeah. What about we come down here a little bit? What do you think? Oh. So a slight head jerk up there from her. She says, oh, I don't know, I'm not feeling real comfortable about that. So I'm just gonna stay here on this line, her window tolerance right now. Connect with her, see how bad this is bothering her really. Can she tolerate it? Is it just a little uncomfortable? Can she connect with me and relax a little bit? And that's where our growth happens. There's a story in her mind that I'm gonna hurt her here. And I want her, good breath, I want her to be able to figure out, to be present enough in this moment to recognize I'm not hurting her here, and I'm not intending to, and I'm not going to. And when she relaxes just a little bit and connects with it, then that's when it goes away. And this is how we start helping her figure out, okay, what's the story in my mind versus what's actually happening here. Good. And so anytime she relaxes, it goes away, and then we'll come back. Anytime she connects and relaxes into it, you want to bite it. I know, you've been wanting to bite it a lot. You can explore it. Remember how you explored with your lips last time and it was nice? Not biting? Good. So there, even though she's trying to bite it, I keep my hand there. Let her try to bite it. It's really easy to keep her from biting your hand if you're paying attention. You just keep it flat and she can't get her mouth around it as long as you're paying attention. And let her check it out. She wants to check it out. And keep it there until she can connect with it and relax a little bit. Oh, sorry. She says, I'd really like to maybe try some avoidance here. And so I'm just going to ask her to reconnect with me. Not going to try to touch her. I want to see first that we can really connect. And then we'll go back to, okay. Oh, there's a good job right there. Big yawn, release. Right here, she's connecting with the tension in her body and doing something to release it instead of trying to avoid it, ignore it, stuff it down somewhere. That's what I really like to see. Oh, yeah. Good job, sweetie. How's that feel? Does it feel better? And so you notice when, at the start here, when she's able to find that, I want to really release the pressure and tell her, yeah, that's a really good, safe thing to do for our relationship, and I'm going to give you lots of space to do that. And as she's first kind of discovering that, I want to release a little pressure there for her. I may not always do that as time moves on, as that becomes not such a big deal and just a better mechanism for her, but it's something I'm always going to recognize in her. And all that tells me is that she's been feeling tension in her body, which should be obvious, and that she's starting to release a little of that tension. Hey. Hey. It's too far on the neck. Was it too far down the neck? We're moving too fast. Do you remember last time? And there are more good yawns. Oh. Okay. Yeah, work that tension out of there. That's nice. And so here, although it looks like we're just having a really nice scratch together, there's some really important things that I think you've got to be aware of here. She still moves her head around. She still feels uncomfortable at points. When she's doing that and I feel it, and anytime she comes back to connect with my hand, I'm going to drop it down. So even in one of these scratches where she seems to feel kind of good in it, when she's feeling good and connects with my hand, I go ahead and take it away even though we were in that good moment, because that's what I want her to figure out. So right there, that was a good moment. And so we'll release some of that for her. That was nice. All right, I'm gonna play with Annie for a little bit. Okay. Hi. Yes, ma'am. You gonna go hide behind Abilene if you can? I know, I caught you. I caught you. Let's not hide behind Abilene. Well, you want to come up here and see me? You want to try it? Just a little bit? Good girl. That was brave. Yeah, that was brave. Yeah, I'm gonna go again. What do you think? All right, what do you think? And try it again? Whew. Getting awfully close. And so right now you can see that even though she's standing here, her attention had gone away for a while. So she's fighting this battle. This thing's uncomfortable. I'd really like to ignore or avoid it. Does that work? It didn't go away. Nope, that didn't work. So I've got to connect with it. Again, her initial reaction is to want to go away, to avoid. See it, her whole body move. And there's some of that top-down regulation, able to take a deep breath, step towards this thing that seems scary. What do you think? That was nice. That was nice. You want to try it again? Ooh, almost touched it, I know. What do you think? Good, so hopefully you saw she kind of went through the process of, I don't like it, it scares me, can I avoid it, don't want to avoid it, I'm going to connect with it, and when she connected with it, it went away. And again, same thing. Initial reactions to step back and away, and we just hold it there. And ask her to reconsider that maybe this thing's not going to hurt her. And that was a nice, calm sniff, a little contact there. Another one. Ooh, little step towards it there. Wow, really gentle touch there. What do you think? What? Very nice, Annie. So there, she was able to stand there for 3 or 4 good repetitions and stay calm and really try to engage. So I'm gonna step off, give her a little break there. And she stayed connected with me in that. And as I go to reapproach, she starts to come towards me. These are all really good signs. And her ears are flattening out a little. Her body's a lot softer than it typically has been. Now she's starting to come meet me here. Very nice. I know. Still feels anxiety. It's okay. You can release it. Work out any place in your body you're holding that tension in. Yeah. This is real big progress with Annie being able to stand quietly for a little bit and try this. Now what, are you getting jealous? Huh? You don't get to come over here and try to bite me. That's not very nice. You gotta figure out a better way to ask for some connection. Jealousy stuff's not gonna work. No, it's not gonna work. And again, you see with Annie, the stuff Dad worked on last week, response to a little higher energy. Abilene kind of gets in this avoidant grass eating pattern where she tries to block out. And so it takes just a little more energy, and that energy is enough to send Annie running still. Good. Good girl. Dominant side scratches. Good. Nice. So one thing I'm noticing with Abilene is anytime we're not really kind of physically attached here, she disconnects pretty quick and goes back to eating. And so when we start to detach even a little bit, we lose connection pretty easy. So that's something I'd like to work on and notice. And so a good way to do that is I can ask her to let me detach, and you can see as I move toward her dominant side, she says, no, don't go over there. I don't want you over there. And so we might start over here. We can work that way, but I'm going to work this way first. Start where she's the most comfortable. I want to see that she stays connected. Here she follows me. She's on the brink of stepping to block me. And so I stop and pause. Wait for her to relax a little. And then we'll go again. Got a little further that time. Not seeing that she's staying real connected with me in that. Now she connects, and when she does, she feels the need to put me back in a certain place here that feels more safe for her. Good. So I want to see her take these deep breaths and see if she'll stay connected right there. We're on the line. She says, oh, that was too far. I've got to put you back over here, and that's okay. How about this far? Is that going to be okay? So I like that she follows me. She stays connected. I want to see her relax. Instead, she feels the need to control a little bit. And once I get back right directly in front of her, she's able to breathe. And so I'm going to put some pressure on her rear to ask her to really reconnect up here. And I'm going to wait for her to really relax and connect here. Those ears pinned, tension in her face. This is not a pattern I want to reinforce for her. And so she goes from that to looking off somewhere else. And I'm just going to stay here. And now she makes a little softer attempt to connect. And that's what I want. Hey. So there, I got a little too far. Noticed it. She wants to come put me back here, and I'm going to go back there with her. And as long as she can do that in a nice connected way, we're going to do that. Anytime she gets controlling or aggressive about it, I'm going to ask her for connection, to reconnect with me by just putting a little pressure on her rear. And the thing is my recognition and attunement to her window of tolerance is going to drive a lot of this. If I just keep blowing through it every time, she's going to continue to just keep getting aggressive. But if I find that line, go over just a little where she can still stand it, but is still uncomfortable, she can stay connected and can regulate in that area, that's where we're going to grow. And so my attunement to that's going to be really important. I know it's tempting to want to bite that belly. It pokes out there a long ways, don't it? Yeah. Ha. Ha. It says, if I can't control you by threatening to bite you, what if I try to control you by threatening to kick you? And so I just put a little pressure, ask her to connect instead of try to control. And so since she won't really work on letting me detach very much, I'm going to start asking her to detach a little so we can work on it that way. How about you detach? And so I'm just going to put pressure on her side right here. Good. Oh, Annie. Oh, no. Go over there. And just let her go around behind you. Good job, Annie. Good job. We'll ask her to turn in, change directions. All these attempts at coming in to me make it really clear that she's not staying real connected to what I'm asking for. And there she was able to connect. You see her body start to soften a lot here. Hopefully she can notice the change in movement of pressure from the side to her rear. and hear me say, okay, now I feel ready for you to come back in and for us to try again. Are you going to try to bite me? She says, no, maybe not. Are you going to try to bite me? Oh. What do you think? What do you think? Hi, Annie. Good. Good breath, sweetie. Nice. I see you over there. I do. Hi, chickens. You don't want to peck my hand, huh? You want to come check out some chickens? Hey, chickens. Hey, chickens. Look at them. Good. I'm gonna sneak over here and check out the chickens. So that's really great. That's what I want, is for her to start to feel safe exploring things with me. I don't know how much she's explored the chickens or the chickens have explored her. They seem to have all gotten a little more curious. Especially on the chicken side of things. How was that? Alright, you want to come say hi to me? Good. You want to come say hi to me? Hmm? Nice. Good, Annie. Good. Too close, too far away from Abilene. Too close to the chickens. Too close to the part of the round pen where I can't see what's over the other fence. I have to retreat just a little bit to give myself some relief. And that's all right. She did so in a really nice way. So you want to come work over here at a place that's not so hard? How about over here? Closer to Abilene. Well, you got to come with me. Good job, Annie. All right, this is the first really decent amount of following she's been able to do here so far with me. So what, right here? Is this where you want to work? Oh, that fence is closer than I thought it was. Good job. Didn't scare you off none, did it? Hi. Hi. Wow. That was nice. That's good. Well, come on around here then. Let's go walk a little. Yeah, we'll go back over here to her. Yeah. Yeah. Good, Annie. What about we come back this way? Can you follow me out this way a little bit? Or you just gonna pivot the whole way, huh? Good. Well, come on up here. What do you think? Yeah? You want to say hi? Hey, darling. That's nice. You hear those kids over there, don't you? Yeah. They're okay. They're not going to get you. Oh. Yeah, they're fine. I'll protect you from them, okay? They won't get you, I promise. Yeah, good. That's good, Annie. You know, move your feet a little bit. Feel a little stiff, a little stuck. There we go. There we go. And did you like that? That was nice. That was okay. Got my finger under her top lip a little there that time. That's something she did, not something I was after. Kind of freaked her out a little bit. Yeah. There you go. Oh, another big yawn. Good job, Annie. Really nice to see her be able to relax that much after releasing that tension. Had her head really down there, her eyes were really soft. Wanting to close maybe. It's nice to see. I want her to be able to find that level of relaxation, especially for a horse like Annie who everything seems to bother. Wow. Really nice steps in here. Hey, sweetie. Oh, am I different? No? What's happening over here? I know as we start going this way, tension in your body comes up a little, doesn't it? Is it all these chickens over here? All huddled together, waiting to attack somebody? The gang of chickens. You want to go check them out by yourself? Why don't you go check them out? Go ahead. I'll be here for support in case they do attack you. But you go over there and check them out a little bit. Yeah. There you go. Good. You kind of got closer and saw them that time, didn't you? You want to try it again? Abilene's protecting you from them now. Good. Ah, see now Abilene's checking them out. Go ahead. You can go check them out with her. I'll be right here. I'll be right here. Go ahead. You can do it. Okay. Well, turn and look at them. Turn and look at them. Good. Good girl. Good job, Annie. You want to try it again? Okay. Try it again. No big deal, huh? Very good, Annie. All right, you want to come out of there? Huh? You want to watch me check them out? You want to what? Look, I'll check them out. Look, here, come here. Look. Here, right here. See, I can check them out too. Hey, chickens, you want to peck my finger? Ow, you do. Careful what I asked for, huh? Ow. Ow, ow. You gotta stick your nose down there. Let them peck the end of your nose. It'll feel really good, I promise. Yeah. So this is a process, you know, it might seem silly to explore the chickens together, but this is a process we're going to go through on absolutely everything we do. In our relationship, I want for us to be able to explore scary things together, but I also want to be able to ask Annie to go and explore them alone, just like I should be able to go and explore them alone and connect with whatever's over there. And she kind of stays connected with me over there while I do it. And the hope is when I send her over to do it, I stay connected with her while she does it. And then hopefully we can go over there together at some point when our relationship is built good enough and we can just explore everything together. Couple minutes left? Okay. Annie, you've really done a good job in here today, staying calm. Really approaching things, approaching me. You want to say hi one more time before we leave? Okay. Good. Taking steps towards me as I step towards her. Thanks. And so we'll just ask Abilene for a little connection before we take off too. Hi, Miss Abby. You want to come over here and say hi? I'm not sure about those ears. Look at those ears. So that was some really nice soft touch by Abilene. For me to just stand there and let her touch me, she was able to relationally kind of nudge me with her lip a bit, stay really nice and quiet and calm, connect to what feels good for me as well as what she needs. So that's a nice place to end with her. And so we'll ask Annie one more time. Hi, Annie. What do you think? You want to get back over here with Abilene? You can put yourself back over there. Oh, you're going to go check out chickens now? Good job.